One more thing, I want to show you a couple of hacks uh, to help you find content that is going to work for you. So what you will want to do is go to google.com. Okay, Google is great, or the search engine of your choice. If you're a DuckDuckGo person or Bing or whatever, doesn't matter. Using the search engine of your choice, you are going to look for the information of topics that have sparked your interest. I have a couple of tips for you to find um, articles that are more interesting than just the Wikipedia hit that you're going to get at the top of the page. For example, let's say you're really passionate about Magic the Gathering. Okay. Magic the Gathering. And you just decide, I want to learn about Magic the Gathering. And so you Google Magic the Gathering. The first thing you get is, of course, an ad, then the website, then the Wikipedia article. You're not going to learn anything necessarily interesting from an advertisement that takes you to Wizards or the main Magic the Gathering website or the Wikipedia article. These things are just either going to try and sell you something or they're going to explain what it is. And if you're searching for it, you probably already know a little bit about what it is, but we want to find something interesting about this topic. So here's my tip. Type in something like what blank can teach us about, make sure to spell things correctly. Okay, and Google's going to give you a bunch of suggestions that it thinks are good for you. Oh, this one actually might be good. What science can tell us about dad jokes? I might have to come back and actually explore that because that sounds ridiculous and hilarious. So in this case, we're going to look up what Magic the Gathering can teach us about. And notice I'm not explaining what, I don't even know what con law is. I'm not filling in what Magic the Gathering can teach us about because I want Google to do that for me and identify what that cool thing is that Magic the Gathering can teach us about. And you can do this for anything. What esports can teach us about blank, what cooking can teach us about blank, what our pets can teach us about blank. It doesn't matter. You just take whatever the thing is that you're interested in and fill that in this blank. Okay, so again, we're going to have the ad at the top, probably. But then, okay, here we have a website, looks like a blog of some sort, probably. What Magic the Gathering can teach us, just in general. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we got. We're going to read a little bit of an intro. Okay, Magic the Gathering is going to teach us about emergent strategy. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a topic in and of itself that I can put in the chain reaction. Okay, all this stuff. Okay, this looks like actually kind of hardcore tactics going on. This seems interesting if you're into that kind of thing. Lesson 2, compulsion through variable reinforcement. I'm not sure what variable reinforcement even is, so maybe I'm going to put that in the chain reaction. Scrolling down, retention through goals. These things are topics that you can explore further if you like. Okay, so that's the idea of using this Google hack to really dig into the chain reaction. Okay, so that's our first example. I'm going to go back to Google. Remember, that was what blank can teach us about, and you're not even going to fill in that last part, right? It's what school can teach us about blank, what coronavirus can teach us about blank. Here is my second Google Foo hack for you. What I wish I knew before I started blank. Okay, so this is a really huge one. For example, if you want to start a business, right? If you want to be a small business owner or an entrepreneur of some sort, what I wish I knew before and then of course there's like a bunch of things that might be worth checking out. I might have to come back and look at this one because I've been thinking about getting my belly button pierced. Maybe what I wish I knew before I started a business. So you can check out, I mean, yeah, some of these articles are going to be kind of BuzzFeedy, right? 10 things I wish I knew before I blah, blah, blah. But this is a good starting point in terms of getting the ball rolling on the chain reaction, okay? Maybe you think that you have an idea of what profession you might want to get into. Maybe it's nursing. What I wish I knew before I became a nurse. Okay? This is where people who have already become a nurse or who have already started a small business are going to tell you the things that they wish they knew before they started. This is gives you a head start in terms of learning about whatever this career choice is for you. So anyway, as you can see, there's tons of tips. Okay, so I'm going to go to Google and go to google.com, and then I'm going to click that to get to Google. Is anybody losing their minds yet? I know I'd be losing my mind if I saw somebody do that. So the 2 tips for you. What blank can teach us about, and that's the search term, or what I wish I knew before I blank. And you just fill in the blanks with whatever your topic is, and that's how you get started on your chain reaction method of reading.